Hello, Colonia High School, all the way from Phillipsburg. It's Dylan Maltez and Ryan Grimmeyer, and we have arrived and made the 1-hour drive to Phillipsburg High School. Today, Colonia looks to bounce back after having the longest win streak in team history and in shocking manner.
Well, thank you, Dylan, and that's right. Colonia's 13-game winning streak came to an end as they fell to an 8-9 Old Bridge team on the road, a team they already beat at home. Now, this game gets really interesting for Colonia, arguably their toughest road test of the season, and heading into a stretch where they play teams all with really solid records. Phillipsburg at 13-6, Newark Collegiate at 13-4, and then Indiana's La Lumiere at a neutral site.
Phillipsburg is a dangerous squad. What can you tell me about this State Liners team?
Overall, yeah, they are a dangerous team. They come off one of their most successful seasons in school history, and this year's team is a mix of that. Don't be fooled by their record, though, as 4 of their 6 losses were to the top private school teams in their division and conference, being Rutgers Prep and Gill St. Bernard's. Phillipsburg's schedule is a lot harder this year, so arguably their record doesn't truly represent how dangerous they are. Most importantly, my all-time scorer, senior Matthew Sturban Jr., who had himself a field day last year when Phillipsburg came to Colonia.
Colonia looking to end their road stand at 3-1. Phillipsburg looks to beat Colonia for a second straight year in a row. Two Titans clash again as Colonia High School basketball will begin in just a moment.
At this time, we rise, remove your hats and fill out prayer. The singing of our national anthem is accompanied by a Phillipsburg High School song, Eric Singing. Bright stars through the perilous sky, over the ramparts we watch, were so gallantly slain. And the rockets red glare, the bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Now, let's take a introduction. First up, the visiting team. Starting at corner, number 1, Matt Smith. At guard, number 2, Dylan Schumer. At guard, number 2, Logan. Forward, number 20, Logan. And guard, number 4, Logan. Forward, number 3, Maltez. Forward, number 11, Samari. Forward, number 24, Jason Abbott. And guard, number 5, Matthew Spurrow Jr.
And what a setup and what a day we have here at Phillipsburg High School. It is a beautiful facility, beautiful scoreboard. It's really awesome that Phillipsburg High School we got permission from Phillipsburg High School to do this game, and we're really excited to be here. Ain't that right, Ryan?
Yep, very excited. It should be a great game.
Once again, the coach of the Colonia High School Patriots is Jose Rodriguez. Assistant coaches Edwin Santana, Eric Lavasquez, Brian Colon. Coach of Phillipsburg is Todd Sigafus, 4-4 in the Skyland, 13-6. Tip-off will begin in just a moment. Colonia trying to get back on track after losing to Old Bridge on Thursday. Tip-off won by Phillipsburg. Malachi McKevin gets it. And here we go. Colonia High School basketball starts now. Skirbo will pass it to Shamari Lavaca. And it's a stolen ball. Croner gets it now. Colonia's first chance to score points in the game. Worthman goes up and gets fouled, but will head to the line. And a very interesting start for the Colonia Patriots.
Yep, indeed, very interesting start though.
And carelessness by Phillipsburg, a turnover. And now Phillipsburg will try to bounce back. Still 0-0, 7:33 left on the clock. Ethan White-Philpott with the ball, 5'9". A little bit of the shorter players on varsity. Skirbo spins around, falls down, Durkak now with the fast break. Durkak makes a move. Durkak goes up and gets it to go. Patriots with the first points of the game. Smith right on Philpott. Colonia trying to get some revenge against Phillipsburg. Phillipsburg beat them last year with a very strong team. They went 22-3. And one of those wins was against the Patriots. Skirbo backs up, averaging 21 points per game. Skirbo backs up, resets. Good defense by Durkak. Philpott. Pass. Smith guards him. Mid-range, short, but rebound Phillipsburg. Smith was right there, but jump ball. And let's see who they give it to. We're a little high up here on the Colonia broadcast, so we can see everything. Chiera now to Durkak. Chiera plotting his offense. Looks to Kroner. Worthman on the wing. Worthman passing all around the three-point line. Smith pivots. Worthman now tries to stop. Durkak open inside. Durkak waits, and good awareness and offense by Aiden Durkak. And now Phillipsburg with the back. Shrill trying to get on the board. 5:57 left on the clock. 4-0 Patriots. Skirbo gets by, switches men. Has Kroner and Durkak on him. Pass to Philpott. Philpott right now. Pass into the big man, Malachi McKevin. Worthman right on him. Malachi Kevin goes. Second chance is good. And really good job by Malachi Kevin. Second attempt was good, Ryan. And it's a three, and it's good. Dylan Chiera makes it 7-2. Skirbo now will try to answer. No good. Rebound Worthman. No, stolen by Malachi Kevin. And wow, robbing RJ Worthman and getting it right back. 7-4 Colonia. Durkak tries the three. No good. Rebound Phillipsburg. No, Chiera gets it right back. Second chance now for Colonia. Smith passes it. And Colonia slowing it down here. Still trying to get a big lead, but it's still very close in this matchup. Smith gets some separation. Pass to Chiera. Chiera, wing three, tries to bank it, and it's no good. Rebound Shamari Lavacala. Skirbo goes to his right, goes up, tipped by Durkak. And he was fouled. And a really exciting game we have. Don't you agree, Ryan?
Yeah, pretty exciting start so far. As you said, Phillipsburg had a great season last year. Their record this year doesn't project how great of a team they are. And this is going to be a great test for them against Colonia to show off all their skills.
And why don't you tell me about one of their main leaders on the team, Matthew Skirbo Jr.
Yeah, he's a great player, averaging 21 points per game.
And did you know he is the all-time leading scorer on Phillipsburg's basketball program?
He did. That's very impressive.
5-7. Colonia still up by 2. Durkak goes inside, and really good passing inside the arc from Chiera to Durkak. Colonia in their all-white, Phillipsburg in their maroon red. This is the farthest Colonia has traveled all year and the earliest they've played all year. I would say Phillipsburg has a huge advantage in this game. Phillipsburg now with Skirbo. Skirbo goes right up against Durkak, and good second attempt by Matthew Skirbo Jr. Skirbo, a super shifty point guard and a big leader on this Phillipsburg offense. Durkak looks to answer back for Colonia. He gets the screen. Long pass to Chiera. Chiera is in the corner. Stops. Zach winged the three. No good. Good effort by Smith, but Phillipsburg gets it right back. Skirbo now backs up. Guarded well by Kroner. Looking to reset things here for the Patriots. Pass to Philpott, and good pass from Malachi Kevin to Philpott. If there's one thing about Phillipsburg, their center, Javion Jackson, last year graduated. He was amazing at getting those passes and getting those guys open. Malachi Kevin kind of being in that role for the State Liners, Ryan.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tough pair of shoes to fill, but he's doing a solid job so far this season.
And this game is definitely going to be interesting. Phillipsburg is still a really good team. This year, I would say last year they had so many options to kind of revolve around. They had Amir Orhan, they had Javion Jackson, they had so many people to kind of work with. Now they're kind of relying on a few of these guys to evolve their offense. Durkak with the mid-range is no good. Rebound, Skirbo Jr. Skirbo now pass to Philpott. Philpott goes up. No good. Tipped. But it's right back to the State Liners. Smith right on Skirbo. Skirbo gliding to the rim. Spins around, drives, and it's good. Matthew Skirbo is so shifty in the paint. And it looks like he's gotten taller from last year. Skirbo now tied with points with 4, right next to Malachi Kevin. Durkak with 6, Chiara with 3. RJ Worthman with 1 rebound. Once again, you're watching Colonia High School basketball. Smith zigs and zags. Right back to Julian. Julian the wing 3. No good. 11-9 State Liners. Jace Rodriguez coming in for the Patriots now as well, wearing number 3. Also substitutions made. Jason Abbott, forward 6'5", averaging 11 points per game. Skirbo, the 3. Oh, splash from Matthew Skirbo Jr. Matthew Skirbo now with 7 on the day. Colonia down 9-14. Colonia needs an answer quick. Pass to Julian, but tipped by Phillipsburg. Colonia gets it right back. Bounce pass to Durkak from the corner. No good. Hit last by Colonia. And Colonia struggling to get some points on the board, Ryan.
Yeah, they are right now. And the State Liners took their first lead, and what they had to do was add on to it. So they gave it to their best player, and he got them a 3. Now they're up 15-9.
Phillipsburg, their last game, it was a 80-67 win at North Hunterdon. Stolen by Kroner. Kroner got to get on the board. Jace goes up, stops, gets the layup. No, rebound Philpott. Colonia in a little bit of a dead run right now, really trying to figure things out. Long pass to Abbott the 3. No good. Rebound Julian Jones. Colonia needs to slow it down. Nafa Klein coming in for the Patriots wearing number 33. Right now it's Jace, Julian Jones, Dylan Chiara, Nafa Klein, and Colin Kroner. State Liners. Colonia versus Phillipsburg in their 2-2. Last year played at home, lost 59-55. Colonia a lot stronger this year, so we'll see. Jace Rodriguez with a 3. Knocks it down. And that is the end of the first period. We got a good game here, Ryan.
Yep. Colonia is still down right now, but hopefully they're hoping that they could take Jason's 3 and take all that momentum and lead it with them to the second period.
And tell me about Colonia High School. They lost on Thursday against Old Bridge. They look to avoid losing 2 straight for the first time this season. How do you think they can prevent that?
Well, they just got to play smart basketball. This is a tough team they're facing after a surprising loss in their last game. They just got to play smart basketball and try and stay in front.
We'll be right back for the second period of Phillipsburg against the Colonia Patriots. We'll be right back. Don't go away. Right back to the action. Phillipsburg against the Colonia Patriots. Some stats to go off of so far in this game. Jason Abbott with the 3. No good. Taken by Malachi Kevin. Malachi Kevin stops. Second attempt. Fouled, but he'll head to the line. And as I was saying, Shamari Lavar with 1 point, 4 rebounds. Malachi Kevin with 4 points, 2 rebounds. Matthew Skirbo with 7 points. Aiden Durkak with 6. Dylan Chiara with 3. Jace Rodriguez with 3. Malachi Kevin's shot is no good. It's a little bit very common to see centers struggle with free throws. So I think if there's someone you want to foul, it's him. Shot is good. And now Colonia looks to answer down by 4. Julian Jones past the Durkak, tipped by Skirbo. Durkak able to get it though. 3 from Rodriguez. Rattles around the rim, but Phillipsburg gets it back. Rebound by Skirbo. Skirbo spins around, looking to go to work, using his craft, gives it to Abbott. Abbott, big role on the team last year, 6'5" senior forward. And now Skirbo looks to back up. And stolen by Julian Jones? No, tipped. Almost a great move by Julian Jones, but couldn't get it to go. And I think just, honestly, Colonia is getting shots open, but they just haven't been able to hit them, Ryan. And it's a turnover now. Julian Jones has a lane, but he's fouled. And honestly, good defense by Phillipsburg there.
Yeah, that was some great defense. And as you were saying, they've had their chances to take their shots. They're just not making them. But, you know, it's still early. They still got time to get back in the groove of things.
And I think right now, but I think what was working early in the game was the passing inside the paint. Ain't that right?
Yeah, I agree with that.
Those bounce passes from Durkak to Chiara early, they were able to get some quick points on the board, and they were able to build a lead a little bit, but the State Liners were able to answer right back. (16-12) Colonia, 6:45 left on the clock. Malachi McKevin will pass it to Shamari Lavaka, averaging 6 points per game. Junior, number 11. Skirbo looks to switch. Julian Jones right on him, gets the screen, has the 3, tries to bank it in, but it's no good. Now Colonia off the fast break. Durkak makes a move, zigs and zags. No good. 16-13 Colonia. Durkak now will head to the line. Durkak, I think if there's a way to get him going, it's to get him to the free throw line, Ryan.
Yeah, he's definitely great at the free throw line, so if he can get there more often.
And would you say it's one of Durkak's strong suits?
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Durkak's shot is good. 16-15 Patriots. What a scene we have here at Phillipsburg High School. It's almost like an NBA, a college arena here at Phillipsburg. Abbott going to work, fades, short. He had it on target, but didn't have enough oomph. Now Durkak going up and rising to the rim, and he gets it to go. Aiden Durkak makes it 17-16. Durkak now still leading in points. Currently with 10 on the day. First player in the double digits. Smith now travel. And a little mental mistake by Zach Smith there, Ryan. Can't have that happen.
Yeah, it's a tough spot right there, but
just can't have it happen.
Can't happen.
Malachi Kevin goes right to the rim, and goes right by R.J. Worthman, 20-17. Phillipsburg up by 3, and I think Aiden Durkak was fouled there. Smith now at the top of the arc. Chiera, the 3, no good. Smith, good fight, but couldn't get it back. Skirbo, long pass to Philpott, but Philpott couldn't get it. And that could have been a huge chance for Phillipsburg to get a big lead, but they couldn't deliver.
It definitely could have been. But now the ball goes back to Colonia, and they have to just try and keep scoring, try and keep adding on, and get the lead back.
Jace Rodriguez back and subs in for Phillipsburg. Phillipsburg has had a really interesting season so far. They lost 3 straight to start the year, and then they ended up winning 9 straight. So it's been a little bit of a hot and cold season. Chiera now to Rodriguez. Rodriguez fakes the 3 and gives it right back to Dylan. Dylan, number 0, 6'2". Rodriguez, the 3. No good. A little short. A little offline. And now Phillipsburg looks to answer right back. Philpott now. Skirbo rising to the rim and gets it to go right by Jace. 22-17. Skirbo, he had a field day against Colonia last year, and he's really making a big problem for Colonia in this game. Durkak turns around, spins around, pass to Worthman, good double team by the Patriots, and good pass by Chiera, but I believe there was a goaltending there. It looked like he hit it as the ball was going down. That cannot happen in basketball, but the refs didn't see it. Unfortunate. Touch last by Phillipsburg, and Colonia in a little bit of a pickle. .330 left on the clock. Smith now with the ball. Colonia 22, State Liners 22, Patriots 17. Almost stolen by State Liners. Chiera pass to Jace. Jace to Smith. Smith top of the arc 3. No good. Colonia is just having some trouble at the 3-point line in this game. Skirbo waits. Skirbo stops. No look pass. And looking like he was trying to give it to one of his guys, number 13, Dominic Bracco. But Phillipsburg, State Liners, Skirbo, and Dominic not on the same page. Jace now, long pass to Durkak. Durkak almost had the dunk, but couldn't finish. Had a layup there. Colonia playing a little sloppy so far in this second period.
Yeah, a little sloppy, but they're still really close in this game. Still a lot of time left to make it back up.
Jason Abbott tries to get it, and Worthman. And Ryan, as I was trying to say there, so basically for those who don't know what a goaltending is when a player hits the ball as it's already going down before it can even get a chance to go inside the basket.
Yeah, it definitely did look like the ref missed a call there, but it's basketball. That happens sometimes.
Malachi Kevin going up strong and finishing. Malachi Kevin is a new player for Phillipsburg this year, and he has just been a big part of this Phillipsburg team. And I think if you're Colonia right now, in my opinion, you have to start going to the rim a little bit more. The threes are just not working right now. Phillipsburg against Colonia in their third ever matchup with each other in the school's history between the two. Skirbo stops, pass to Malachi Kevin. Malachi Kevin once again so strong inside the paint, and Phillipsburg looks to talk it over, and so are the Patriots. State Liners 26, Patriots 17, and Colonia are struggling right now.
Yeah, Phillipsburg, pretty fast. They're starting to run away with it right now.
And you gotta remember, Colonia, they're one of the top teams in the state. They're ranked 7th NJ.com, 5th in Max Preps. But they can drop hard in the state seeding with a loss here.
Yeah, that's something they definitely want to avoid. Not only just for that, but they don't want to hurt their record. They don't want to lose to Phillipsburg. They don't want to lose in general.
For sure. And I would say Phillipsburg has a huge advantage in this game, Ryan. They have a huge advantage because they lost their last 2 games at Phillipsburg High School. Their last game was they played 2 state group semifinals here against Ramapo High School, lost both of those games. Colonia needs to answer quick. They got to get something going. Worthman. Now, Skirbo gets off of him. Smith, pass to Chiera. Quick passing from Jace. No, can't deliver. Jace a little cold at the free throw line in this matchup. Skirbo now going up to the paint, but gets fouled on the floor. Skirbo has been such a problem for the Patriots in this game. He's been a huge problem.
Another missed 3-point opportunity for the Patriots. Like we said earlier, they should try and avoid that right now because it doesn't seem to be working. Now they're down by 9. And
now a double-digit lead for the State Liners.
Now they're down by 11, and they have to try and just get some small points here and there. They can't keep going for threes.
Worthman had Durkak open in the corner, but instead Smith goes up to the paint, but can't get it to go. Colonia with so many opportunities, but haven't been able to deliver. No look pass to Dominic Bracco. Worthman soaring like an eagle there to get it. Durkak goes, but gets fouled on the floor. And they've had so many guys step up, really. 2 main guys, I would say, Skirbo from last year, specifically. Skirbo, Jason Abbott, Ethan White-Philpott. If you watched the game last year against Phillipsburg at Colonia, it was a very sloppy struggle for both squads. And that's kind of how it is in this game, too. These teams match up with each other in a very interesting way. Julian Jones now in for the Patriots. Jay subs out, Chiera in. Need to get things going. Smith now inside, gets the floater to go off the backboard, and Colonia finally gets some points on the board and breaks their drought. Phillipsburg was on a 13-0 run, and it ends there, but they look to answer right back. Philpott on roller skates, but travel called. Philpott upset with himself, and Colonia has to take advantage of these opportunities, Ryan.
Yes, every opportunity they get, they have to take advantage. Being down by 11 right now, being down by 9, is it's not where they want to be in this game.
Chiera misses the shot to end the first half, and that will be the end. The Colonia Patriots down against the State Liners 28-19 in a very hard battle. We'll be right back for the second half. Don't go away. Unfortunately, Xavier Brooks is not here with us, so you will not get a halftime report, but we will be back for some more action. Ryan, how can Colonia get back in this game?
Well, first, they have to try and keep the ball. They have to try and obviously score points, but they have to try and score more points. That's not at the 3-point. I mean, it hasn't worked for them so far today. It's usually one of their strengths, but today it just doesn't seem like it's working. They have to find a different game plan.
Colonia needs to execute, and they got to execute, but they still have a whole half to play. This Colonia squad is so good, and I really think they could definitely figure it out. But it's gonna be tough, and they got to execute. We will be right back for the second half. Don't go anywhere. Colonia High School basketball will be back in just a moment. And welcome back to Colonia High School basketball here on our road journey to Phillipsburg High School. Third road trip of the year. We were at Piscataway earlier this year. Then we were at St. Joe's, and this year we were at Phillipsburg. So, Ryan, Colonia has been struggling, specifically offensively.
Yep.
How does that change?
Well, like we've been saying, it's not like a broken record. Stay away from going for feet. It's not working. You have to just play smarter basketball. Just make your shots.
And, I think there's a reason why they've been leaving these guys open because they haven't been hitting them.
Just saying make your shots. Obviously, it's easier said than done. But they've had a lot of missed opportunities this game.
So now Colonia looks to answer back. Durkak tries to drive up, hits Skirbo. Skirbo a little shaken up there. 28-19 is the score. Phillipsburg up by 9 in a very, very interesting matchup. Smith, the corner three. No good air ball, but Colin Kroner is right there to answer, and good rebounding and awareness by the Patriots.
Yeah, that's the definition of smarter basketball.
Skirbo now doing his thing, giving it to a bot. A bot drives up, creates separation. Shot is no good. Rebound, Durkak. Durkak now going up. Worthman knifes the defense down and gets it to go. And Colonia answering really quickly. 28-23, 7:02 left on the clock.
Exactly how they would have wanted the second half to start.
For sure. Phillipsburg now tries to answer right back in this affair against the Patriots. Skirbo now knifing the defense down as well, but can't get it to go. Worthman now, fast break. Worthman goes up, and just like that, it is a 3-point game for the Colonia Patriots.
I don't know what they did during halftime, but this is like the completely different team that we saw in the first half already. This looks like the Colonia Patriots we've been watching all season long.
Colonia, just like that, has cut the lead to 3. And if you're Phillipsburg, are you panicking or are you calm?
I'd say, you see what's happening, but you're still calm. You still have the lead. You're home, dominating the first half. So you have a lot of positives. But right now, Colonia definitely having the momentum.
And Colonia, I feel like this is a must-win because if they lose this game, they could potentially drop down to the 2nd seed in their state group.
Big year, big kick.
Skirbo now in the middle, trying to get some answers for the state liners. Skirbo will back up. Durkak spreads his wings, goes to his left. Now it's the pass to Philpott. Philpott spins around, turns around, gives it to a bot, and stolen now. Turnover, Worthman. Worthman, Skirbo right on him. Durkak the pass, tries to throw it down, but he gets fouled. And some really good fast-paced offense, specifically by the Colonia Patriots.
Yeah, definitely. And this is exactly what they needed this whole game. And it's perfect for doing now after halftime. They're only down by 3 right now. So, yeah, Aiden Durkak got the line. This will change it all.
Durkak shot is good. All swish from the line. And Ryan, the energy has completely shifted, and I feel like this second half just started.
100%. The momentum is 100% on Colonia's side right now. 1-point game. And I don't know about you, Joe, but I've never heard the Colonia section get so loud in a rival stadium. And there's no student section, it's just parents.
And a turnover by the state liners. The Colonia High School bench giving Colonia a juice and some energy. 28-27, 5:57 on the clock. Colonia has a chance to get its lead for the first time since the first quarter, and now Phillipsburg's side is getting loud. How does Colonia answer? Smith Going up to Durkak. Durkak's three. Bullseye! Aiden Durkak gives Colonia the lead back for the first time since the first quarter early.
Dylan, you asked how does Colonia answer? Aiden Durkak answered.
Skirbo now trying to answer right back. Aiden Durkak. Skirbo plows the paint. Phillipsburg answering right back. Skirbo plows the paint. And now it's 30 for 30. Durkak now to Smith. Smith, the three. No good. And now rebound by Philpott. Good defense by Phillipsburg, playing zone defense there. And it works out in Phillipsburg's favor. Philpott now the three. No good. Chiara falls. And Malachi Kevin gets right back up. A little bit, almost of a panic from the Patriots there. But they get right back to answer. Chiara now. Bounce pass to Durkak. Durkak inside to Worthman. Worthman double team. Worthman loses it. Second chance. Counted in the foul. No, they won't call it. They'll call it an offensive foul on the Patriots. And where did you see that foul? Because I didn't.
That's another questionable call here. I don't know. This call before this call. I'm not trying to compare Phillipsburg to Kansas City Chiefs, but
these are not the GMC refs. But Phillipsburg gets the call. They've got a few calls there. First it was the goaltending. Then it was there. Malachi Kevin now tries to answer back. Goes up, going up and going to work, and gets it to go. 32-30. And Phillipsburg's bringing the energy now. This is going to be a very interesting game here. Smith now to Durkak. Durkak goes and plows the paint, but instead he gives it to Smith. Smith's three. Splash! Zach Smith gives Colonia the lead right back, up by one, 33-32, and now a turnover. Skirbo and Jason Abad again not on the same page. You see Skirbo trying to get those no-look passes, trying to be flashy, and it's not working.
Yeah, Phillipsburg's only down by one right now, but they dominated the first half, and I feel like they have to start focusing more.
Skirbo doesn't get called for the travel there. Took too many steps. Skirbo right by Aiden Durkak, but can't finish. Second try, but a foul. And Skirbo so shifty and so fast inside the paint. He's one of their better receivers on the football team, so it's not surprising to see how fast he is.
Yeah, it's not surprising at all.
And now Shamari Lavaca will head to the line. The junior hits his shot, 33-33. And what a game we have here, Ryan.
This game sped up really, really fast. If you're a Phillipsburg fan, this was a great game for you the first half. But now for everyone, this is great basketball.
And it just has this big game feel. Two teams, two very strong teams, 16-2 Colonia, 13-6 Phillipsburg. In a huge gym like this, the lights shine bright in New Jersey basketball. Smith now, Philpott, not really pressing hard on him. Once again, playing zone defense. Jace, 34-33, 3:29 left on the clock. Jace Rodriguez back in for the Patriots as well, coming in. Got to slow things down here, though. Chiara stops, pass, almost gets a steal. Durkak with the three, no good. Tipped last, second chance for the Patriots. Smith now to Chiara. Chiara stops, fakes the three, backs up. Good defense by Abbat. Abbat claps in his face. And the Patriots taking their time. No shot clock, obviously, so they could just figure out what they want to do. He fakes the screen, tipped, and the ball goes flying. But overall, really good defense by the State Liners.
Yeah, great defense. Obviously, they struggled early in the second half, but they're still right in this game. They have a 1-point lead. Not going anywhere.
And good pass from Kroner. Durkak will try again, gets fouled, and some chaos going inside the paint. Kroner was wide open for the layup there, but thankfully Durkak is there to fix his mistake.
It looked like a mess over there. The score is out. Trying to see what Durkak can do.
Durkak's free throw, shot, short, no good. And in a game like this right now, every point is so crucial, and you have to hit that free throw.
Yeah, you do. Two great teams, two very, very talented teams facing off here. Every single point matters.
Durkak's shot is good. 34-34. 2:49 left on the clock. Matthew Skirbo with the ball. Skirbo to Philpott. A little bit of a better matchup in height. Skirbo now gets the screen, backs up. Kroner right on him. Skirbo. Oh, he's so crafty inside, and he gets it to go. Wanted a foul, and Skirbo Jr. gets it. 36-34. Chase the open three. No good. Durkak throws it down. Aiden Durkak gets it right off of the rim.
Seen that from Durkak before.
Skirbo now stops, creates separation, no look pass, and it works in Skirbo's favor right to Dominic Bracco. He wanted to get that pass earlier in the game, kind of created some communication with Bracco, and he gets it to go. Bracco, a freshman on varsity. These teams are so similar. They both have two players who average 20-plus points per game, and they both have two freshmen that can step up for the team. And speaking of which, Jace will pass it to Durkak. Durkak gives it to Jones. Jones, Jace, the three from the wing. Stupendous! Jace, the ace, gets it to go. Don't let Jace get hot. 39-38, 1:26 left on the clock. Philpott now in the middle. Smith right on him. Philpott bounce past the Skirbo. Skirbo gets right around Aiden Durkak, and Skirbo is so shifty, so crafty inside. 40-39. What a game we have here. Skirbo stolen, tipped by Philpott, and substitutions will be made for the Patriots. And you got to give Colonia credit for struggling in the end of the first half and getting right back in this game, Ryan.
Yeah, it looked like this could have been an upset for Phillipsburg. I mean, they're a great team, obviously, but Colonia has made this work.
Chiera now with the three. Money! Dylan Chiera cashes in and cashes out. And Colonia really starting to hit their threes now, 42-40. State liner Skirbo the three. Boom! Matthew Skirbo. He is so nice from everywhere on the court.
Anything he can do, I can do better.
Says Matthew Skirbo Jr. Chiera now in the middle to Worthman. Worthman inside. Durkak goes. Durkak hopscotch. It's good. Aiden Durkak bouncing right back. Both these teams throwing a jab, and that Phillipsburg hitting the hook right back.
Exchanging blows here.
These teams, it's like a boxing match here at Phillipsburg High School. 44-43 Patriots. Phillipsburg will play for the last spot. Shot. Skirbo gets the screen with the three. No good. Durkak, last chance, will throw it up and almost hits it. The crowd gasping with that shot, and Phillipsburg now down by one. What a game we have here.
This game has picked up insanely fast. The third quarter is more exciting and more, I don't even know the right words to use here.
And
That third quarter was awesome.
And you know, I sound like a broken record, but if there's one thing I give a lot of credit to Coach Rodriguez for and his coaching style, his ability to adjust, his ability to change things up and catch the other team off guard, and he's got this team off guard. Colonia on an 11-2 run. And we haven't said the stats in a while, actually, now I think about it. Matthew Skirbo with a 20-point game. Durkak matches him right back. Both these teams have two titans, and they are clashing and smacking each other back and forth in this game. Dylan Maltez, Ryan Grimmeyer doing a double shift today. Color and camera.
Yep.
And big shout out to my guys at home doing stats, still working hard off the stream. Logan Hynes and Xavier Brooks couldn't be here for this big matchup, but they're still supporting in spirit. Skirbo now with back-to-back 20-point games. He has been so strong for Phillipsburg. Fourth quarter. This is where things get magical. But who will it get magical for? The Patriots or the State Liners? Rodriguez with the three. Short hit off of the backboard, and now Skirbo goes up quick. Skirbo pass to Malachi Kevin. Malachi Kevin goes up, and he attacks the rack. And he's attacked the rack so strongly that the net got stuck inside. Derek Hack now, double team. Malachi Kevin and Jason Abbott with the double team. Sierra now backs up. Goes to Jones. Derek Hack, catch and shoot three. No good. And they'll call a foul off the rebounds. We're getting right into it. Phillipsburg trying to answer right back and build a bigger lead. 45-44. Fourth period, crunch time. Philpott going to his right. Skirbo makes a nice move, gets right by him, and bobbled up in the air. And now a huge opportunity for the Colonia Patriots. Worthman now will bring it up. Worthman stops. Durkak goes up quick, plows the paint, but gets stopped. Sierra now goes. Smith. Long pass to Worthman. Jump pass. Worthman goes up, and good defense gets stuffed, but too much contact for the State Liners.
The State Liners have been playing immaculate defense so far this fourth quarter.
But now Colonia will have to take advantage of this, going to the line and heading to the line. Worthman. Hot and cold free throw shooter. Let's see what he is today. Worthman's shot is good. Rattles around the rim and gets it to go. Worthman, second shot. 45-45, 6:44. Gets it to go. Good free throw shooting from RJ Worthman. RJ now with 6 points on the day. Abbott now to Philpott. Philpott goes and tries to go. Good defense by Zach. Now get to Skirbo. Skirbo in between his legs. Skirbo goes up to his left, drives up, but loses the ball. But it was touched last by the Patriots. Didn't see it, but Phillipsburg now with an opportunity after Skirbo's mistake. Pass to Skirbo in the corner. Good defense by Worthman. Skirbo creates separation, goes inside, turns around, fades around, and gets fouled. And the game kind of slowing down here a little bit, but both teams really trying to be aggressive and attack inside the rim.
Yeah, both teams taking a slower approach right here, trying to just score as many points as possible. That's the goal, obviously, in one-play game.
Skirbo, all money at the line. Good shot from Skirbo, 46-46. Skirbo with the opportunity to get Phillipsburg the lead back, and Phillipsburg with their third lead of the game. Excuse me, that's not the third lead of the game. But anyways, 47-46. 6:05 left on the clock. Smith goes up inside, pass to Worthman. Worthman, good spin move, goes inside, but gets fouled. Really good job by RJ Worthman to force some contact. You kind of saw how the defense saw Worthman driving up, and they kind of swarmed him and sandwiched him inside.
Yeah, there's too much contact there.
And
right now, Colonia down by one.
Good free throws by RJ Worthman. Worthman, I think a big part of him was his free throw shooting last year on JV. He kind of struggled with that, so you could tell he's really been working on that throughout the season. And it's showing. Colonia with the lead right back. And both of these leads from Phillipsburg and Colonia were off of free throws. Phillipsburg now to Philpott. Philpott now inside, 47-48. 5% left on the clock. Skirbo goes inside. Good move by Skirbo, going up and rising to the rim. Counted and the foul. Skirbo, one of the most shiftiest, craftiest point guards I have ever watched at the high school level. Skirbo misses the shot, but now a second chance by Malachi Kevin, and Colonia sleeping on the wheel, and Phillipsburg with one of their biggest leads in a while. 51-48.
With 5 minutes, 30 seconds left, Colonia has to pick up the pace here.
Colonia does not have to shoot a three. They still have plenty of time left on the clock. Bounce pass to Durkak. Durkak with the mid-range and a really good shot inside around the free throw line from Aiden Durkak. Durkak now with 22 points on the day. Smith with 5, Crowder with 2, Chier with 6, RJ Workman with 8, Jace with 6. Skirbo with 24, Malachi McKevin with 17. Malachi Kevin has honestly, from more of I seen, he's been a really good guy inside the paint. Kind of what RJ does for Colonia, getting the rebounds, getting those second chances for Colonia. He's honestly, the more I watch, he's not really like the center they had last year where he was just kind of getting assists and getting people open. He's really just been doing it all. Skirbo with the mid-range, no good. Tipped and get by Kroner, but fight for the ball. Kroner still able to, good job to keep the ball in his hands. Durkak now will back up. Aiden now thought about a pass to Chiera, but now gives it to Zach. Chiera from the wing. Durkak now. Double team. Skirbo switches with a bot. Durkak goes inside, but instead gives it to Smith. Smith, good move, loses the ball, and jump ball going the other way. And Smith, you saw what he was trying to do. He was really trying to create some separation. You had multiple of the state liner defenders on that side, but it didn't work as they'll call it jump ball.
That was a tough spot for Zach Smith there.
4:13 left on the clock, 51-50 state liners. Long pass to Philpott. Philpott from Skirbo. Skirbo, good defense by Chiera. He thought about a three. Skirbo wants it back, gets it back. Turns around, Smith. Right on Philpott. Phillipsburg struggling to kind of get inside. Phillipsburg doesn't want to try to get Skirbo to go inside the paint. Now gives it to Malachi Kevin. 3:44 left on the clock, 51-50. State liners. Phillipsburg now has open lane. Good pass from Malachi Kevin. And Worthman almost gets the block, but it wasn't clean enough as now he will get fouled and Malachi will head to the line. And Colonia really struggling to kind of play defense here. Phillipsburg has so many options to work with.
Yeah, both teams came out with great defense in the start of the second half, but Colonia's gotten much more sloppy towards the later minutes of this game.
But still manageable for the Patriots.
Only 2 points.
They got to find someone, though. Who is it going to be? Who is going to step up for the Patriots? Who will deliver? Zach. Now going up. Stops. Wants a pass. Chiera inside. And turnover. Tries to get the bounce pass. Tries to go in between the defense, but it doesn't pan out in their favor. Skirbo goes up inside. Pass to number 11, Shamari Lavaca. And Phillipsburg with a multiple score lead now. For the first time since the third. Chiera now backs up. Stops. Gets it to Smith. Smith inside to Worthman. Worthman stops. Worthman going up to work. Falls. And they'll call a travel on that. And I don't agree with the call.
That's certainly a very questionable call.
And honestly, just unfortunate for the Patriots.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
Colonia, they haven't even been playing bad defense, but their offense really was struggling in the second period, and now it's struggling now. And time is winding down. They need to score quickly. Skirbo goes inside. Skirbo separates, spins, stops, goes, and gets it to go. 56-50 state liners. Colonia needs an answer. They got to get hot again. Durkak, the three, no good. And going the other way. A fight between Skirbo and Smith, and it doesn't work out in their favor. Phillipsburg now with 2:06 left on the clock, but now a turnover by Worthman. They have to execute here. Worthman goes up inside, counted in the foul. Worthman gets a huge steal for the Patriots, and they finally answer, Ryan.
That's huge. That's huge. You know, the Colonia's only down by 4 right now. There's 2 minutes left. They have the ball at the line. They just got to play smart basketball.
Malachi Kevin with Phillipsburg with 18 points now in the day, 7 rebounds. Matthew Skirbo with 26 and 6 rebounds. Worthman gets his free throw, and Colonia will talk it over. And what a intense game we have here. There's been so many stories in this game. Phillipsburg were dominating in the second quarter. Colonia comes out like a missile, but then Phillipsburg really in these last few minutes kind of pulled away with it there. But now Colonia still giving themselves a chance in this game, Ryan.
Yeah, Phillipsburg is definitely kind of taking over these last 2 minutes. Colonia has found their gas right here. Yeah.
And honestly, I think if you're Colonia, you just need a few more stops. You got to play good defense, but it's going to be a huge problem with Matthew Skirbo, who can just really do it all. I would say if you're Colonia, you might want to double team Skirbo and try to trap him.
Yeah, that's a good idea. He's obviously their leader in points. Great player, only getting better as each minute goes out.
The State Liners 56, the Colonia Patriots 53. Once again, you are watching Colonia High School basketball on the Colonia High School YouTube channel. Once again, big thanks to Phillipsburg for letting us broadcast their game against our Patriots. Skirbo in between his legs, Durkak, grind it right on him, not letting him get any separation. Philpott turns around, tries to separate, tries to switch, almost gets a steal, but now Skirbo has a wide open lane. Malachi Kevin attacks the rack, and Colonia getting a little careless there, and it turns into 2 points for the State Liners.
Yeah, you do not want that to happen. That's rough for Colonia. It makes this a much harder game to win.
And it was Chiera and Durkak. Durkak was on him. They switched men, and because they both kind of double team him, he tried to go for the steal. It wasn't really a trap. It was a steal Durkak was going for. It lets Skirbo spin around and create separation. As now stolen by Skirbo. Skirbo goes up, but gets fouled. And the State Liners have answered right back, kind of doing what Colonia did just now, where they had Worthman get the steal. Skirbo gets the steal.
Yeah, with a minute and 14 left, Colonia is down 58-53.
1:14 left on the clock. Skirbo gets his shot to go. And now a 6-point lead for Phillipsburg. Colonia needs to go up quick. They'll let the ball dribble. 1:13 left on the clock. They got to hit a shot, and they need to hit it quick. Smith goes by, takes the mid-range, short. Rebound Skirbo. And they look to do a press here with Worthman and Durkak, and they'll foul him. The State Liners have played an amazing game, and their plan has worked against the Patriots.
Yeah, it certainly has. Obviously, we saw it in the first half, third quarter. Colonia will got all the momentum in the world that are slowed down a lot in this fourth quarter.
And I think if there was just one mistake Colonia made, it was just letting Skirbo get that open look. I mean, they tried getting too aggressive there. It's smart to be aggressive, but it's how you execute it. Durkak now takes the three from the top of the arc, gets it to go. Good three by Aiden Durkak, and Colonia will take a timeout. And it's unfortunate if you're the Patriots right now. You know, you definitely have played a good game. You came out guns blazing. You were taking your shots, taking your threes. They kind of abandoned the three-pointer at the end, no, Ryan. Wouldn't you say that?
Yeah, they definitely did. They picked it up a little bit in the second half, started to get some fire, but probably slowed down a lot. And so has their score. So 62-56 with
Under a minute.
under a minute left.
Colonia Patriots, their next game it doesn't get any easier. They'll play their final home game of the season against Newark Collegiate. They are 13-2 on the year. Colonia, I mean, this is definitely going to be a stretch that really helps them identify themselves and who they are as a team and where they are.
They've had a great season thus far, obviously, but this stretch will definitely really show what this team is doing.
And it's really a test of what this team could do. Malachi Kevin loses the ball, but they call a foul when he was trying to go up to the rim. Ball goes flying in the air. Substitutions are going to be made for the Patriots. They'll bring in their shooters, Zach Smith and Jace Rodriguez. 40.6 left on the clock. Malachi Kevin, pretty solid free throw shooter overall, gets the shot and hits it. And, you know, this was just a really tough matchup for Colonia in general, you know. Like, I mean, I said it before, this is a really early game, really early in the day. The team had to wake up super early, take a 1-hour bus ride to the game. Rodriguez will take the three. No good. Fight for the ball. Scramble for the ball. Jump ball, and let's see which way it goes. And he'll stay, I think, with the Patriots, but they'll talk it over and take a timeout. And Ryan, if you had to summarize this game in just a short way, how would you summarize it?
Yeah, rough start for the Patriots in first. State line looked like they were going to go all the way with this one. We went to halftime. The Patriots came out really, really hot. But the State Liners have taken back control late, and it looks like it'll end up staying that way.
And I think that run where they couldn't really score really is killing them in the long run, because this game was close, and it still kind of was, and still kind of is. But they just really got cold there, and one of the worst times to get cold.
Yeah, definitely made some mistakes too along the way. Could have been avoidable. A bunch of missed shots in the first half. You know, if they make half of those, much of the game right now.
63-56 the score. Smith looks to pass it in. Stolen by a bot. He was trying to get the bounce pass to Durkak. Skirbo looks, tries to kill some time. Long pass to Malachi Kevin. Malachi Kevin bounce pass. Stops, gets fouled. And that was Shamari Labaka with the ball. 16.1 left on the clock. This game, unfortunately, out of reach for the Patriots right now. And if you're the Patriots, you have to take this loss with a grain of salt and move forward.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible to say the Patriots were the underdogs coming into this game in a way. But, yeah, I mean, they played a great second half. Played a rough first half. But altogether, they played a solid game. And Phillipsburg just played the better game.
And honestly, it just depends. It really just depended on when they got hot and when they delivered. Durkak tries to go up to the rim, gets fouled. Durkak heading to the line with 9.1 left on the clock. Coach Todd Sigafus wants a timeout, does not get the call for the timeout. Todd Sigafus, coach for Phillipsburg, not happy and gets a technical. And a very angry Todd Sigafus, even though they're in this game. and winning this game. Or excuse me, I'm really not sure what's happened. Todd Sigafus wanted a timeout. He's upset. Coach Rodriguez is upset. I'm really confused what is going on.
It looks like some players got in each other's faces. It's hard to tell from up here, but
yeah, we're a little high up here on our setup here. Actually, we're literally the highest you could be in this gym, and kind of a little bit of the nosebleeds they have here. So we couldn't really tell who got a technical and who didn't. Sigafus not happy right now with whatever he's complaining about. Well, we saw Todd Sigafus last year when he came to Colonia. He's a very vocal coach. Reminds me of a famous comedian.
yeah, he's definitely not afraid to let his emotions show.
Durkak misses the shot. The Phillipsburg crowd kind of giving him some heat. Durkak in the clutch. Misses the second shot. The Phillipsburg girls section and the Phillipsburg student section super rowdy to end this game. Colonia, though, will still get the ball. I mean, if Durkak was able to hit those shots, it would have been 60 to 64, and maybe if a quick three, they would have been able to get it. Durkak misses the shot, and Philpott will get it back, and that will do it. Colonia loses 2 in a row for the first time this season, falls to 16-3. Durkak exchanging some words with Matthew Skirbo, very angry. I'm assuming some words were exchanged between the two teams, and that will be the end of the game between the State Liners and the Patriots, and this is very upsetting to see. It's very unfortunate to see these emotions being played between these two teams that are so talented and so great, and they had a great game, and it was a really fun game to call. But it's unfortunate that it has to end like this, Ryan.
Yeah, we didn't see any high fives at the end of the game. We didn't see any emotions go towards the end, so it's hard to tell what happened here, but it's interesting.
Unfortunate way for this to end, but we had a great time here. We had an amazing time here. Once again, thank you to Mr. Allen, the Phillipsburg Athletic Director, for letting me come to this amazing arena and this amazing gym we have here. This is Dylan Maltez. This is Ryan Grimmeyer signing off. We will be back for Colonia's next game, the final home game of the year against Newark Collegiate. Once again, this is Dylan Maltez signing off.